Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Mama Sandy. Today is Saturday, a little bit gloomy Hawaiian day. The sun is really not cooperating. It's hiding behind a cloud. But anyway, let's continue with our topic. Today is Saturday. What I'm gonna talk about today is about nursing profession again, the kind of profession where I belong. Kind of hard to situate yourself. So anyway, kape muna. Let's drink coffee before start talking. I cannot talk without coffee. Coffee is life. So, in nursing, in order for you to become a nurse, if you want to be a nurse, I made this today. It's supposed to be croissant, but it got burnt underneath, so I'll just eat the top. So, in order for you to become a nurse, it's an old profession, by the way. It started out with Florence Nightingale. You can Google the history and all that. So, based on my own experience, in order for you to become a nurse, you have to ask yourself again the same question: why you want to become a nurse? Like I said before, I became a nurse because I wanted a steady. Whether you came from United States or you came from Philippines or you came from a different part of the world, there are requirements in order for you to become a nurse. You have to be at least, like for instance, in my case, I need to be a high school graduate with good grades, but to be honest, my grades are not that good. I'm not like an A student. I didn't have any, like one of those. I'm not an A student back in the day, but I made it. Excuse me. Back in the day, you have to prove that you have a good moral character. I don't know what that means now, now that I'm an adult. And also, you have to have a lot of patience. You have to pass certain tests in order for you to get into nursing school. Coming from the Philippines, it took me 4 years of going to school in order for me to get that Bachelor's of Science in Nursing. In some other countries, probably they have a different requirement. A lot of people nowadays, especially coming from the Philippines, there are some professionals that work from other countries and then they go back to the Philippines and study nursing. Why? In order to get into United States or go to UK or other part of the world where the pay is good. Just a quick recap. When you get into the nursing school, you have to spend 1 year of preparation, and then on your second year you'll go to your main nursing. I can't remember, but then I remember everything is pretty much horrible back in the day. It's just like a lot of studying. You need to learn zoology, biology, chemistry, psychology, and other classes that to me right now are very helpful. At the same time, algebra. Who needs algebra? There are things that within that 4-year time frame that you are in a nursing school, there are some stuff that they don't really teach you in nursing school, and you have to learn that on your own. On my last vlog, I talked about that once you graduate from nursing school and you pass the test, you go to work, you're on your own. When you get into your job, you probably have orientation, you will go to a staff preceptor. Good luck on that one. You need to learn how to be patient. What I'm trying to say is they teach you, like they teach you things in nursing school, but there are things that you have to deal with at work na tagalogin na nga lang natin, punyemas, hindi na ako makapag-explain. May mga bagay kasi sa nursing school na tinuturo nila, pero pagdating na sa actual, when you go to work, you have to deal it with your own. So there goes your critical thinking skills. Yes, tinuturo nila kung paano paano magkaroon ng critical thinking. Palaging sinasabi yan ng mga CI, clinical instructor, ng mga prof nyo. Pero once you actually go to school, to work na, you have to learn it on your own. Kailangan mo matuto ka mag-prioritize. Kailangan mo, you have to know what are the important things first that you have to deal with on your day job. So like for me, when I come into work, ibibase ko na lang sa trabaho ko. Pagpasok ko pa lang, I make sure, magandang timbre. That's another thing too. When you come into work, you need to at least be positive. Like, i-psych up mo na yung sarili mo na excited kang pumasok kahit ayaw mo. Even though you don't want to do it, just do it. Like, hi everybody, good morning, how was everybody? Even though nakasimangot na or, hindi natutuwa yung the prior shift. So, in my case, I usually come in happy, peppy. Of course, thank you sa kape. Kung hindi dahil sa kape siguro, if it wasn't for the coffee, I probably wouldn't survive. So, what I'm saying is, come in and act like you're so eager and positive coming to work, because that is the kind of things that they're not gonna teach you in nursing school. Magiging upbeat, because you will have a long day. Sa umaga pa lang, once you receive the report na, in my brain, naiisip ko na what my day is going to be. So, kailangan natin magkaroon ng sariling plan to prioritize things. And anticipate mo na darating si ganito, ganyan, may doktor, may nurse practitioner. We work with doctors, with nurse practitioner, dietitian, and all other, I guess, principles. Oh, ang dami nating pag-uusapan. But all I'm saying now is, ang pagiging nurse, kailangan meron kang technique kung paano mo maso-survive yung araw mo. Kasi kung hindi ka mahabang, if you don't have a long patience, you don't have a long understanding, and yung hindi mahaba ang yung pag-uunawa mo, you're not going to survive in this profession. It's one thing that I learned. We all know that we're not only dealing with doctors, nurse practitioner, dietitian, or whoever, X-ray tech, CNA, and everything. You need to learn that when things get tough at work, like for instance, merong pasyente. It's all about the pasyente, right? It's all about the patients or the resident, or we call it residents in the long-term care. If they started to get angry at you, or they're upset with you because you couldn't provide the type of care the patients wanted to have certain things and they couldn't get it, or if their needs are not met, they get mad. Halimbawa, you don't give the medicine right away because you have other 20 or 30 things to do before that. If the patient is upset, probably because they're not happy, they're in pain. Two things: maybe they're in pain, or they're just they can be total assholes. Oh my god, I don't know what's up with these bikes. Probably upset because they just wanted to be upset, or talagang epa lang talaga yung pasyente, no? You always remember, it has nothing to do with you. Wag nyo masyadong didibdibin, or oh my god, the patient didn't like me, or certain person didn't like me, he didn't like my attitude, blah blah blah. It has nothing to do with you at all. Always remember, it's not your fault. You have nothing, you didn't do anything wrong. It's just talagang sila. So that's another thing that you have to remember. If you're in healthcare, kailangan Tedma, you have to learn how to be, how do I say it in English? You have to have a poker face, or you have to have a long patience, and just kiber, don't worry about it. It has nothing to do with you. At the end of the day, you're gonna go home, it's still gonna be you. You get to go home, you get to take a shower and eat and go to bed, your own bed. Another advice that I could give you also to survive in healthcare, especially if you're a nurse. I know a lot of people will hate me for this, but if you're working in a healthcare facility, try to stick with your job. Do your job, get in, do your job, smile, do your part, go home. Try not to be overly friendly with other nurses. I mean, be professional in a way, be courteous, be helpful, be available, be helpful to everyone. Other than that, Learn how to not tell everyone about your personal whatevers at home or what's going on with your life, because they're not your therapist, they're not your psychiatrist or psychologist or your whoever. Just keep it to the minimum. Smile, yes or no, go home. You don't have to give them every detail. You gotta keep your job. Make sure you know what you're doing and you do your prioritization. My god, I can't even talk anymore. I can't say anything. I can't even express myself in a way that everybody can understand me. But all I'm saying is there are many things that nursing school doesn't teach you once you leave the nursing school. Anyway, guys, I don't have anything else to say. My coffee is getting cold. Sun never came out today. I guess I'll see you next time. If you have any question, please feel free to leave me a comment down below. If you have a question how to become a nurse, or my experience about nursing, just type it there and then I'll come back to you. Anyway, happy Sunday for tomorrow. Have a great evening. Bye.